If you want to live somewhere that feels like a luxurious vacation every day, then Daniel Island in the greater Charleston area just might be the place for you. Daniel Island is an award-winning 4,000-acre master plan community and is truly a very special island town. In fact, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anything quite like it anywhere else in the country. This is a place where upscale, traditional neighborhoods, nationally ranked golf, and a vibrant downtown enjoy a spectacular coastal setting. Surrounded by rivers, creeks, and beautiful marsh views, Daniel Island is a place where people live and work, where children walk or bike to school, and where the opportunities for active recreation are limitless. Daniel Island is one of the newest communities within Charleston and has been recognized with a prestigious Award for Excellence from the Urban Land Institute. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Daniel Island, including its location, amenities, the history, the distinctive features, and of course, the real estate. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a realtor here in the Charleston, South Carolina area. And if you are looking to buy or sell in the next 9 days or 90 days, my team and I would absolutely be honored to support your real estate journey. You'll find all the information you need pinned below this video. So give us a call, send us a text, an email, or go ahead and set up a Zoom call so that we can learn how we can best serve your needs. We look forward to earning your business. Let's start off with Daniel Island's location. Daniel Island is this piece of land that actually looks kind of like a thumb. It has the Cooper River on one side and the Wando River on the other. It's to the northeast of downtown Charleston and the northwest of Mount Pleasant. It's just 15 miles from historic downtown Charleston, which is about 20 to 25 minutes without traffic, and only 15 minutes to the Charleston International Airport, as well as 20 minutes to the nearby beaches of either Sullivan's Island or Isle of Palms. All of this makes Daniel Island quite a convenient location in the Charleston area. All you have to do is hop on 526 and you can pretty much get wherever you need to go. There are two sections to the island, the northern Daniel Island Park side and the southern Daniel Island Association side. 526 divides them, and we're going to talk a little bit later about the differences between the two sites. Many people are surprised to learn that Daniel Island is a part of Berkeley County, not Charleston County. But this is pretty confusing because the tax district is actually the city of Charleston and the mailing address is also Charleston. But the whole island was annexed by Berkeley County, so there you have it. I do want to touch on the history of Daniel Island because I think it's important for the context to understand this very unique part of Charleston. Many years ago, it was first inhabited by a native tribe called the Idyllic, or as we say here now, the Etowah, which is how they're commonly referred to. And then around 1716, the land transferred to the colonial governor at the time, Robert Daniel. So this is actually where Daniel Island gets its name. Then in 1947, the land was actually purchased by Harry Frank Guggenheim and served as a farming, ranching, and private hunting preserve and club. When he died in 1971, the land was put into a trust called the Harry Frank Guggenheim Foundation. When Highway 526 was completed in 1992, this changed everything for what is now known as Daniel Island. Prior to this land was very hard to access because we didn't have this semicircle that goes through Charleston and over all of the water. You had to go up Route 41 in North Mount Pleasant, over through Wando and Cainhoy, and then over to this piece of land. So 526 made Daniel Island suddenly very accessible. And not only accessible, but also very desirable because it is super close to Mount Pleasant, the airport, North Charleston, Hanahan, and downtown Charleston. In 1997, the land changed ownership and started getting developed by the Daniel Island Company. That was the beginning of the Daniel Island that we know today, and the entire area is extremely well thought out and designed. After all, it is a master plan community, so you should have everything you need to live your daily life close by without having to travel far or leave the island. The major commercial hub in Daniel Island is called the Daniel Island Town Center, or just simply the downtown. It's right in the middle of the island, and you have pretty much everything you need including a Publix, which is the only grocery store on the island, a Starbucks, quite a few restaurants, a brewery, small local businesses, salons, banks, a CVS, gas stations, apartments, a dentist, and an optometrist. So this is really the main hub where all the conveniences of modern living are conveniently located to all of the various neighborhoods. The downtown is also home to professional offices of all types and sizes, from small homegrown businesses to the corporate headquarters for some of Charleston's largest employers like Benefit Focus and Blackbaud, which are both software companies. Credit One Stadium is right here as well, just off of 526. It was updated a couple of years ago and is an amazing concert venue. We've had really famous people come through the last couple of years, like Elton John, Dave Matthews, One Republic, and many, many others. Daniel Island, or DI as us locals say, has some pretty distinctive features that really make it stand out. One of which is that it's home to more than 20 different parks. There are 8 main parks, including a dog park, and then each neighborhood on the island has its own park. In fact, it was designed so that the different neighborhoods were all built around a central park. Smythe Park is one of the largest and most popular parks. It's 22 acres, has walking trails, as well as an 11-acre lake with a kayak dock, perfect for fishing or picnicking. There's also a pirate-themed playground that the kids really love. Daniel Island overall is perfect for people looking for a healthy and active lifestyle. It has an extensive 25-mile trail system that winds through maritime forest along the marsh and the water's edge, as well as through neighborhoods and the island's downtown, offering scenic views and a safe and convenient environment for runners, walkers, and cyclists. There's also 23 miles of rivers and creeks, swimming pools, and world-renowned tennis facilities. The Daniel Island Club is a private country club with nationally acclaimed golf. It has several dining venues, 2 pools, 16 tennis courts, and a state-of-the-art fitness center. Another unique thing that Daniel Island has to offer is that there's actually a round-trip passenger ferry that leaves Daniel Island and goes to downtown Charleston on Friday and Saturday nights. So if you want to grab dinner, you can get on the ferry, go to your favorite restaurant in downtown Charleston, and then hop on the ferry to go home. So how about that for being a really fun way to travel? During the holidays, like right now, they're also doing some Santa River cruises on the Wando and around the harbor. As far as schools go, there is one public school on the island called Daniel Island Elementary and Middle. For high school, the kids go off the island to Philip Simmons High School, which is in Cainhoy. For preschool and early childhood development, there is a private school called the Daniel Island Academy for kids age 1 through 4. And if you're looking for a private high school, Daniel Island is home to Bishop England, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the only Catholic high school in all of Charleston. It actually has a really beautiful campus and feels more like a college than a high school. They have a football stadium, baseball fields, and more. So if you're looking for a Catholic high school, go ahead and check that out. Next, let's move on and talk about the real estate. When you buy a home on Daniel Island, you're not just buying a house. You're buying into this lifestyle that we've been talking about today. Everyone is part of the Property Owners Association, and many people are drawn to Daniel Island not just for this amazing community, but also because of the homes themselves. There are many custom homes on Daniel Island and some of the most high-end builders out there. If you want to see gorgeous real estate, go ahead and go over to your favorite real estate app and start looking at the homes on Daniel Island. It's a major eye candy, and I've gone to some open houses there as well as toured a few homes with some clients, and let me tell you, these homes are very impressive and absolutely stunning. With that, of course, comes a higher price tag. The median priced home on Daniel Island year to date in 2023 is $1,350,000. That's actually up 7.8% year over year. So Daniel Island is proving itself to continue to be the place to be, even now about 25 years after its founding. For some additional context for you, I wanted to share a couple of current listings for sale so you can see the range of homes that Daniel Island has to offer. Here's this 1-bed, 1-bath condo. It's 638 square feet And this is the lowest priced home currently for sale on Daniel Island for $339,900. If you're looking for a townhouse, this 2-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,520 square foot home is listed at $699,000, which is the lowest priced townhouse that I currently see listed. For single family homes, they're usually starting in the upper $900,000. Currently, the lowest one listed for sale is $1,049,000. It's 4 beds, 2.5 baths, and 2,605 square feet. The highest priced home in all of Daniel Island right now is $6,750,000. It is a true beauty at 6,816 square feet with 5 beds and 6.5 bathrooms, with of course a beautiful pool and right on the creek. It's common to see homes on Daniel Island in the $2 million, $3 million, even $4 million range, which brings me right into my next point about the differences between the south end and the north end of the island. The homes on the south end are a little bit more affordable, relatively speaking, to all of Daniel Island. That's where you're going to find the condos and townhouses. Overall, there's more density to the homes in this part of Daniel Island. The north side is super exclusive. Typically, you have a little bit more space between the homes. This is the Gulf side of the island, so you may have some golf course views and just some really interesting diversity in the architectural styles. Now, only the Daniel Island Park side, which is the north side, can join the Daniel Island Club. In fact, it's required after you close on your home to join the club with a social membership. The golf membership is an additional option only available to residents in Daniel Island Park or by invitation with a sponsor. Or there's also a national membership, but you have to live at least 75 miles outside of Daniel Island to qualify for that style of membership. There's literally nothing for sale under $2 million in the Daniel Island Park neighborhood. So as you can see, it is very high-end and exclusive. Overall, Daniel Island is made up of about 40% condos and townhouses and 60% single-family homes. And every single custom home design and landscaping must be approved by an architectural review board, so the community retains its in-sync style and planned look. Overall, the homes have a very coastal feel, and many of them evoke that Charleston single house look, which is the traditional style you see in downtown Charleston. It's more of a tall and narrow home that's rectangular, and so it's narrow on the front, often with double porches, and then goes further back versus being wide. Fun fact about this, the reason that this style of home exists is because homes used to be taxed based on their frontage. So however much space the home took up in the front of the property, like right up against the road or the sidewalk, is how they were taxed. So people got really creative and they made these really long, narrow homes, often with side doors, again, commonly see in downtown Charleston, to be able to pay less taxes without having to sacrifice the size of the home. So now you see that style mimicked all throughout Charleston. If you're looking for a super high-end condo or townhouse with premier amenities, you should definitely check out the waterfront. It's a 22-acre village community, and the prices here start at $2 million. The residences are beautiful. They have a private pool, fitness center, 2 community docks, and it's right next to Waterfront Park. So steps from your door are Daniel Island's only waterfront restaurant with a rooftop bar overlooking the Wando River and the grab-and-go gourmet market. So overall, if you're looking for a luxury home, if you dream of having a deep water dock or just amazing views of the river or the creek, then you should definitely check out Daniel Island. So what do you think? Is Daniel Island somewhere that you can imagine living? Leave a comment below about your thoughts or questions about DI. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and tap the bell for notifications too, so that you can be the first one to know about all things Charleston. Once again, if my team and I can be of assistance to you, we would absolutely be honored to serve your real estate needs here in the Charleston area. All of our contact information is pinned below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.